Friends, periodically and from time to time, something so crazy happens in the news that I have to take a little time apart from my regular morning video to bring it to you. It is my responsibility as a professional gossip. And this segment we call Heffa What? Y'all. First, you know what you need to do. Please like this video and subscribe to the channel. That helps other people find us. Also, there's an entire Heffa What playlist, and I will link it in the description box of this video. We need to talk about Miss Tracy Nicks. Do you remember Miss Tracy Nicks? Look, don't you worry about it. I'm gonna put you up on everything that's going on. Couple months ago, Tracy Nicks got convicted in the hot car death of her grandchild, which is terrible and heartbreaking and was clearly an accident. Except for, this is the second one of Tracy Nicks's grandchildren where she was involved in the unfortunate unaliving. Grandma's a wee bit forgetful, just a little bit. And everybody was like mad at Tracy Nicks's daughter. The mom was like, yes, I was involved in an unfortunate unaliving of 2 of your children and none of the other children of my other kids. But I mean, you really have to have a forgiving heart. Yo, Tracy Nicks had a lot of chutzpah. In addition to her being a whole trash bag, she was Bertha Better Than You. You know the type. Way down front in the Amen pew sits Bertha Better Than You, America's best Christian. She goes to Bible study all the time. She knows the Bible better than you. All of her friends are ladies from down at the church. And every chance she gets, she down at the prayer meeting. Now listen, there's nothing wrong with any of those things. Except for Miss Tracy Nicks was like, butter wouldn't melt in my mouth. Me and Jesus are BFFs. And so I cannot imagine why you would think I was at fault just because I was there and maybe in the general vicinity when 2 of your children got unalived. So when when her behind got carted off to prison, the town was divided. And in my mind, I'm like, divided over what? The heifer got convicted. But the people in the town were like, your mother is forgetful. She loves children. She used to be a school principal. How could you think anything bad of her? We will be praying for you, Tracy, as you're down at the prison. Well, Miss Tracy gets carted off to jail where she makes some new friends, right? Yesterday, it was reported in the news that Tracy had to be moved from the jail where they're holding her until her sentencing in a couple of weeks to a new jail because she was involved in a sextortion plot. And I was like, wait. America's best Christian was involved in a sextortion plot. Tell me every single thing. I would not be doing my job as a gossip if I didn't know all the things. Well, this is what happened. Tracy's down there at the jail waiting for her sentencing, praying for the other little unwashed masses that she's housed with. And she's like, ooh, I'm a little bit lonely. My husband is home by himself. He probably having to make his own chicken and stuff like that. It's terrible. Oh, look at these lovely Mama Lukes that I'm in this cell with. Maybe I can make some friends. And she made really good friends. Now look, she's in a 4-woman cell. Her and 2 of the other ladies, y'all, they down there at the prison, at the jail, playing the lickety splits. You know what I'm saying? Tracy fell in love. She had an intimate relationship with a woman in her cell. Okay, ain't none of my business. What happens in her drawers is none of my business. Well, Tracy was having such a good time playing the lickety splits that she got herself in a little bit of trouble. Don't worry, she's not pregnant. One of her lovers, compadres, friends, I don't know what you call it. Miss Tracy was clearly gay for the stay, started extorting her. And they were like, hey girl, hey, I'm gonna need you to give my cousin on the outside $1,000. Otherwise, I'm gonna tell everybody. I'm gonna send something to the newspapers so everybody knows that America's best Christian is down here at the prison, scissoring all the other ladies in her cell. And Tracy was like, oh, I can't have that happen. And so she called up her husband on the outside like, hey, baby, listen, yeah, prison is okay. It's too many carbs, but I'm doing okay. Listen, I have a colleague here at the jail, and she's having a rough time. So could you give one of her family members $1,000? Just meet the colleague, meet the cousin in the jail parking lot. Just hand off an envelope for $1,000. And her husband was like, "Oh, okay. Baby, anything for you, because I know you down there praying with the women, and this is your missionary work. And if that's what needs to happen, that's what needs to happen." And Tracy was like, "Okay, cool." So the husband rolls up in the parking lot and pays $1,000 to the relative of one of the lickety split sisters from the prison cell, right? And Tracy is like, "Phew. Nobody down to First Baptist is going to know what I'm doing down here in prison, because it ain't none of their business." Well, her other jail colleague, was this a threesome? These were all older ladies, y'all. I can't even think about it. Anyway, one of the other jail colleagues was like, "Oh, we got the money. Thanks so much. That's so, so nice. Come here. Let me give you a hug. Let me salute you with a holy kiss." Mwah. Possibly in your nether regions. Anyway, and so, after the first extortion, then they were like, "Listen, my cousin needs additional prayer and $10,000. And Tracy was like, "Wait, what? I thought you said that we can still keep, getting to know one another real good. But I don't have $10,000 to give you." And they were like, "Ma'am, if you don't give us $10,000, it's going to be a bad time for you." And she was like, okay, look, if you're not going to continue to nurture my kibbles and bits, then I can't give you the money. I don't know what to do, but my kibbles and bits sure are needy. And the girls were like, "Get us the money." And Tracy was like, "Boop, boop, 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 boop. Hello, lawyer. Can you tell the popo over here that I'm being extorted for money?" And so she reported it to the authorities, as she should. The jail ran a complete investigation, and Tracy got moved to another jail. What is her husband saying? What is her children saying? Is Miss Tracy still not taking responsibility for her actions? I promise you, all her little friends that were mad at her daughter and torturing her little daughter and being mean to the daughter, I guess you're happy now that your mama is in jail. I guess mama's happy now that she's in jail. I wonder what they saying about this case this morning. If I know these kind of ladies, like I think I know these kind of ladies, all the little church ladies, nothing wrong with good church ladies, but this kind of church lady, no ma'am, no thank you. They're like, "Tracy was probably extorted. Poor little thing." Well, now Tracy is down in a new jail. I don't know where they moved her to. Something tells me she a mark in that jail too, because what's she gonna do now? Is she gonna make more friends? Apparently, Miss Tracy was trying to keep her sexuality a secret. Why, ma'am? Why? Just be who you are. Do what you do. But don't give nobody no money for it, because you know what they call that? That's prostitution. But you ain't heard none of this from me.